Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your total body Pilates burn. This is a mat Pilates based workout where we are going to strengthen, sculpt, and stretch your entire body. You can either keep it just body weight or grab a pair of light dumbbells to incorporate. Of course, I'm gonna give you lots of different options to work to your fitness level. Are you ready? Let's do it. We're gonna start in a seated position. So we're just gonna get in touch with our breath here. So really be aware of that posture from the seated position, shoulders back, but relaxed, making sure you're pulling away from your ears. Just have your hands first right on top of your legs. Just focus on some gentle breathing. And then let's put one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. And just take a minute just to try to clear your mind. We are gonna work hard today, but I also want it to be a mind-body experience where you can get some relaxation, some active recovery, we call it. And while we're here, I also want you to pay attention to your breathing, that you're breathing, inhaling out on all the way around, exhaling in and up, that we're not breathing up and down or putting pressure down on our pelvic floor or out on our core. Inhale to expand. Exhale, bring everything in. Now that we're here, let's just do a few little stretches over to the side, one and then the other, just to get the blood flowing. And then we're gonna come up, we're gonna do some things on our knees, but I'm gonna give you options. So if you need to, you could roll up your mat or put a towel or something underneath your knees, or you can take it just from this seated position. Let's take those arms out and then open wide right through here. You can really round and then open. One more. And let's walk those hands out in front. Really lean into that stretch, relaxing your shoulders. We're gonna get stretching as we go, but also right at the end. But right now we're just getting our body ready to move. And very carefully, let's come onto all fours. Again, just warming up through here. I just want you to take it, just sit back in that child's pose, little stretch. And then come up to all fours, engage that core. Back into your child's pose, little stretch. Pushing the shoulders down. And then up to all fours. Let's get a couple more just like that. And then here. And then back. And up. From here, let's just reach one arm under, a little stretch. And back up, and we'll just alternate that. And here. Up. Reach under. So, mat Pilates inspired, but we're gonna be making sure that we get some good stretch in as well. And some good strength. So not your traditional mat Pilates flow, but we are gonna keep it a flow. Right through here a couple times, roll through that cat-cow on your own pace, on your own breath, and really being aware of all through your spine. If you're like me, I get kind of locked up in that lower lumbar spine. So trying to make sure I'm keeping it all the way through and up. And right through here. All right, so we're gonna stay on the knees just like this. So we're in that tall kneeling position. Again, if this is not right for you, everything we do, you can just keep it upper body and from a seated position, or again, place something under your knees if that doesn't feel right for you. But grab those weights if you have them, again, totally optional. And we're gonna start with or without the weights. We're just gonna start with just a simple raise up and down, just level to the shoulders. And what I want you to think about is not just the upper body, right? We do this from a standing position. in our regular workouts, but I want you to think about connecting with that core, connecting with the glutes, not letting yourself drop, tall kneeling position while we lift, right? Now, if you want, we're gonna do a kneeling squat. I want you to watch me. Let's start with just the squat. You're gonna sit back, up and squeeze. So you're squeezing in the glutes, connecting with the core and the hamstrings. Down and up right here. Take it down. Again, if that doesn't feel good on your knees, stay seated. And we're gonna add a lift right through here. Down, squeeze, lifting. And again, if you're tight like me in the back, I know we get a little locked up. That's why we wanna work these muscles and feel your core engage as well. Let's take those arms out to the side at the top and here. We're gonna go down, up, and here. There we go. And let's get 2 more again. If you're just doing body weight, just keep those arms nice and tight. 1 more. And from here, let's take them overhead. Triceps, little scoop. Overhead, triceps, little scoop. With or without that kneeling squat. Again, if it's starting to bother your knees, just take it seated. And here. So we're getting good mobility. 3, 2. Let's hold this one at the top. Right through here, tall kneeling, core engaged, down and up. Keeping those elbows in and tight. So if you didn't have 2 dumbbells here, you can also lock them together right through here. Let's go 8. Hopefully you're feeling those tries, even if you have little baby weights like me. Here we go, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's relax it down. Let's take it down on to our side. So we're here. We're gonna bring it up right here. Let's go right into some little leg lifts. So 1 or 2 dumbbells at the top. If you feel like you can safely hold them here, we're just gonna lift and lower. Flex that foot. Up to you while we rest those knees. There we go. Let's go 4, core engaged, 2, hold her to the top. We're just gonna point and flex, point and flex, staying lifted. So core's engaged. 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna bicycle that knee. We're gonna bring the knee forward and push it to the back. So what I'm thinking about here, obviously working through the leg, but I don't want to be twisting in the torso. I'm keeping my torso and my pelvis stable. 1 more, and then reverse your direction. We're gonna bicycle forward. Does not have to look perfect. Just gonna bring it through. 1 more. And point that toe right through your little tiny circles. I know it's burning. To the front, small. Starts to feel like too much. Take those weight out to the back. Yes, I know. 4, 3, 2. Can you take it a little bigger to the front? Burn, just like the title. To the back. Woo. 4, 3, 2. Stretch it forward. Oh, yes. You can beat that out. Whew. Let's open it up so you get a nice good stretch. Again, 1 or 2 dumbbells. Let me move my microphone. We're right here. We're gonna take that inner thigh. We're gonna lift and lower. So if you're like me, I know I do a lot of high intensity. I do a lot of heavy strength training, but I also really love these very isolated movements we get with our Pilates and our bar. Really important, not just for strengthening, toning, sculpting. Again, point and flex, hold it up. But also because we want to work these accessory muscles. This is how we keep our body strong. We move in different directions. We keep ourselves at a lower risk for injury. So right here, we're just gonna bring the knee in and out. So bring the knee towards your chest and think of this heel coming to this knee and out. Feel that inner, I know. Breathe, I feel it too. Burn. 4, 3, 2. Can we do some circles with this one? It's kind of hard to do, right? 4, 3, 2, other side, other direction. We'll just do one. 4, 3, 2. Yes, team. Weights down in the front. We're on that elbow. We're gonna come up into that side plank to work the core. So you can cross your feet like me. I'm gonna do a little scoop over. I'm gonna start body weight and then I may add some weights. It's totally up to you. You can also come up on that knee if that's better for you. Here we go. Big inhale, exhale, lift. Drop it down, slow and controlled. I want you to lift from the core and then mobility through that upper body. If you want to add the weight, take it up, but keep it controlled. And you probably only want to do this if you have some lighter weights. Yes, team. 2 more. Last one. And then from here, we're gonna stay at the top. We're gonna reach under, reach up. You can drop that knee if you need to. Nice and strong. Reach under and up. 2 more. Last one. Boom. Whoo! Can we get all that on the other side? Let's get that stretch. Let's take the knees out so you stretch your inner and outers. And then we'll take it all on the other side. We're gonna start with the outer thighs, then to inner, then we'll get some obliques right through here. So hips are stacked. We're gonna start with that lift and lower on your elbow. And if this starts to bother your neck, you can do all of this right down here as well. So lift and lower. Up on your elbow or down, resting your head. Making sure that the core is engaged, right? Lifting. Here we go. Up. Hold it right here. I know. Woo. And let's bring, that's point and flex first, right? Burn already. It's like my leg knew what to expect, so it's burning a lot or sooner than the other one did, right? Here we go. Let's bicycle it forward all the way through. And again, I'm trying to keep my hips, my core nice and center, even though I'm moving through the leg. Push through. Now let's reverse our direction. Bring it forward. Bicycle it back. Whichever way you didn't do it before. Breathe. Ooh, burn. Alrighty, I don't know if you're feeling it. Take it here, point the toe, little tiny ones again. If you need to drop the weights on that, I feel it too. Small little muscles, again, these are super important, not just to our legs, right? Like our knees, our hips, our ankles, all of that, but also to our pelvic floor, right? These inner outers are super important to pelvic floor health and strength. Right through here. Ooh, burn. And relax. Woo! All right, so you can open that up here, 1 dumbbell or 2. Flex that foot. Again, core is engaged. You can also be down on this from here, but you may get a little better grip from here. Here we go, lift and lower. Take it up and down. So, yes, open this up to get a little stretch, but also think about that core stabilizing as you lift. Breathe. Up and down. Yes. Inner thighs, toe out, heel in. Can we point and flex at the top? Point and flex. Point and flex. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, can we do little circles? It's hard to do, I know. It's hard to get the motion. 4, 3, 2, reverse your direction. Yes. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Ooh, no, right? In and out. Did we forget that? In. Oh, I didn't. Just putting it in last. And breathe. Burn. Let's get 2 more since we almost forgot them. Oh, burn. All right, roll over onto your side. We're getting that side plank, crossing it over. Remember, we're gonna reach over. You can use that knee if you need to. You can add the weight if you need to. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Breathe through it, lift. This is my harder side. I'm just gonna do the best I can. Again, you can add that weight if you want. Take it over, but again, you don't want to go too heavy when we're reaching over the head because you don't want it to pull us, right? Up. Breathe. Yes, team. Take it under and up. Here we go. Reach and up. I'm going to drop to that knee. Reach it through. Little twist. Lots of oblique, lots of core. Don't worry, we're going down onto our back after this. 2 and 1. Bring it up right here. Stretch that over. Right through here, and then open up those knees. If you want to grab a sip of water, I know we haven't had any yet. We're gonna come down onto our back. Hopefully you're feeling good. I know sometimes when we're going through a flow and we don't have intervals, you don't have your little video of what's coming up next. I want you just to trust your body. Just listen to my cues. Come on down, hug your knees in right through here. Gentle side to side, right through there. All right, team, so we're gonna start with just a bridge. Now you can have your weights down by your side. You can rest them right on top of your legs, but just take your first few, and I just want you to work on a little pelvic tilt. So pelvic tilt, bring that core in. Inhale, release the pelvic floor. Exhale, lift. So not only are we lifting in that deep core, but we're lifting in the pelvic floor. So everything's pulling in. Hip bones here, release. Now, as you're feeling that, let's take it up into a bridge. Slowly roll it up. And I want you to keep that pelvic tilt as you come down. If you want to go all the way through the process, you can release it and come back in, or you can just keep it secure. So we're just doing a bridge. I want you to roll all the way up, all the way down. If you want to add those weights right on top for a little extra burn, you can. And again, remember this is back and core as well. Again, as I was talking about, my low back gets kind of locked up. I know my body wants to stop here, so I'm going to really push through, not through pain, but through that range of motion. Using my core for support, using my glutes and hamstrings, and then getting some more movement through my back. Let's get 2 more like this. And 1 more. We're bringing it up. Holding it up here. I'm gonna take my knees out and in. So resting the weights on top, really thinking you're pushing through the resistance, whether you have the weight or not. Outer thighs and inner thighs, I know they're tired. Squeeze. Breathe. Good, take it all the way down. If you have the weights, we're gonna take them up. We're gonna go out with a fly. No worries if you don't have weights. We're gonna start with just the fly, then we're gonna add that bridge to it. So everything down, everything up. Breathe. Connect with everything at the top. and in, light weights. Hold everything at the top. We're gonna hold it here. I want you to take those arms out halfway. Little pulses with your upper. You're gonna stay lifted with the lower, pulses with the upper. If that's not right for you, just pick one. You can always just get mobility, but staying lifted, pulse, pulse. If you wanna take those arms a little wider, a little lower, but still keep that. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring them up and in. Watch me, hands together, triceps and up. So little bend here. Again, if you don't have the weights, I just want you to take those hands together. You can push through, right through here. And watch me here. We're gonna take it up with a bridge and down together. 4, 3, 2. Good. Hold that bridge if you want. Separate those arms if you want. Little pulses halfway down. We're gonna keep them here. Pulsing towards your ears, staying lifted, core engaged. Again, if that's too much, just pick one. And if you're able, I want you to turn those palms in a little bit. If that feels too weird or that doesn't feel good on your joints, totally fine, just keep it regular. 4, 3, 2, rest your legs down. Then I want you to take it up and turn them in. Watch my arms, I'm rotating all the way through. If you're just doing body weight, just keep them nice and tight. And here. No bridge needed, we'll give that a rest. Yes. 3, 2, all the way through. 1, right through here. And rest them down, big stretch. So weights to the side if you have them. Let's bring those legs up one at a time. Get a little big reach, so active stretch. Lifting the shoulders or keeping them down if that's better for you. A little more core, extend those legs, make it a scissors. Take it out. Pull it in, making sure you're not grabbing right on the knee joint, above or below. Right through here. Right through here. And let's flex that top foot, point that bottom one, and lift and lower. So hold the stretch with the top. That's not right for you, just hold the stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch your sides, so flex it here, hold the stretch, and then if you want little bonus core, yes, breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in out to the side. So a little stretch right through here. Whew, all the way to the side. Forgot to set my, I guess that's okay. Whew. All right, team, so let's take it right here. We're gonna keep those heels together. Now, this is not right for you. I want you to do one at a time. Switching, where you're gonna bring that heel in and out. We're gonna get that hip opener, but we're gonna add a little core with it. So we're bringing the knees out, little frogger, and then squeeze in. So lots of inner thighs again, but we're gonna make sure that we wrap that core. And if you want a little more, you can push it out here. So my heels stay together, knees go out. Again, if that's too much, just do one leg at a time, keep one leg on the floor. Out. Everything in, nice and tight. Out and in. 2 more. And up. Hold them up right here. We're just gonna lift. Small little lifts, not quite pulses. Not quite full range of motion, hands behind the head. If that's not right for you, you just keep them down. Breathe. Can we put them together? Breathing out. Close it in. Everything out. If you need extra, lower those legs. In. Don't forget about the knees going out. 2. One more. And breathe. Yes, team. Grab those weights if you've got them. So we're gonna bring the weights at the top. We're gonna drop those knees. So you can start with your feet down on the ground. Little stretch. So you can go one at a time, or you can go together. But keeping the weights to steady you, then bring them up right here. You're gonna drop, stretch, crunch, bring them all the way through. Lift. If that's not right for you, no weights. Deep core, take it slow and controlled. You can also just do the knee drop. Maybe that's a better option for you. And breathe. Yes. Team, one more. Bring those knees to the top. We're gonna do a little pullover. So feet in tabletop, 90 degrees. We're gonna pull over Barbie arms and bring them up. So that just means that slight bend in the elbows, but it's not triceps. We're moving through the upper back and shoulders. You can keep just that. Chances are you're feeling your core, but if you want, in, everything out, everything in, and out. This is it, team. Hang with me. 4, and out. Really lean on that deep core, as in really think about those lower, deeper layers of our abs helping. And relax. Yes, team. Ooh. Big stretch over here. Drop those weights and very carefully roll over. Let's come on to our knees. We're almost there. I want you to keep those weights close to your body. We're gonna start with a little bird dog. Weights in the front, core engaged. You're probably already feeling that. And we're just gonna reach, lengthen, back to center. Lengthen, back to center. Big reach, and here. Just getting warmed up here. We'll add some weight in a minute and we'll isolate one side. We'll see how that feels. Breathe. Right here. Good, team. We're gonna grab one dumbbell. So I'm gonna start with I'm gonna out and then lift. So if I'm doing a right reverse fly, left leg lift, out and lift. Now you can keep it just that, or you can try together. It's gonna play with your balance. So really engage that core. If that's too much, just do one and then the other like we started with. Breathe. 4, working that back. 3, 2. Keep that foot down, take that arm forward, pull it back, forward, pull it back. So notice I'm pulling my elbow to my side and then I'm reaching forward. If you want, here, here, here. You're not actually gonna touch them, but just bringing that foot up, little glute. 4, squeeze, 3, 2, good, hold that arm up, leg down, little pulses up for your back. 4, 3, 2, stretch it back. Woo, burner, right? Again, living up to the name. We're gonna get the same thing, other side. We're gonna do reverse and then lift. So join me here, here we go. Out and lift. Hips are square, core engaged. And lift. Breathe. If you want to try, put them together. Lift and lift, back to center, or one and then the other. Not easy, but let's try it. Here we go. Up. Breathe. Yes, team. Take that arm out, leg down, reach and pull. Reach and pull, staying steady in your core. If it starts to feel like too much, take the weight out. Breathe. If you want, bring that toe here. I know, feels kind of funny, but you got it. Woo! Are you still with me? I hope so. 3, burn, 2, 1, drop the leg, pulse the arm just up, straight in front. Get your back. 4, 3, 2, relax it down. Woo, stretch it back. Yes, team, little stretch right through there. Let's come down onto those elbows. We're gonna go into our plank singles. So this is not right for you. I want you to hang out on all fours and just go back to that bird dog. But if you can, big inhale, exhale, lift to the knees. Start with just that. What I want you to think about is that you are not pushing through the knees, through the elbows, through your toes. You're lifting with your core. I love plank singles. Inhale, lift. If you really take your time with it, you're gonna feel it maybe even more than a regular plank. If you want, inhale, lift, lift, slowly down, and slowly down. Keep it going. Lift, lift, down, and down. Again, really trying not to push through the elbows or the toes. Use your core to lift that center up. One more. And I want you to hold it in the center. Drop the hip, back to center. Drop the hip, back to center. We're so close. Breathe. 4, 3, burn. 2, and 1, all the way down. Come up on the elbows, little stretch right here. Few minutes of stretching. You can either hold this baby cobra, or if it's right for you, you can come all the way up, cobra, up dog. Look side to side. Oh yeah. Gonna rest your head down, 1 foot in. If you can grab it, go ahead and grab it. Lift up, push down, working through everything around that knee. If you can't get it all the way with your hand, just bring it in. Same thing other side, so start here. You can reach back. And then if you're able to get both, either just reach here, or if you can grab both. Great way to open up the chest, stretch through the knees, all the way through. But don't worry if you can't, grab with your hands, that's okay. Let's bring it up. And if you want, if you're good with that child's pose or that pigeon pose, let's take it right here. Let's stretch out those hips. I know, whoo, I feel it. If that's not right for you, you can just be in this 90-90. Sorry, I'm backwards. There we go. And then switch that again. You can be in your 90-90. But if you can get into pigeon, take it down right here. Would love to hear from you how you felt with this workout. Did you feel the burn? Did you feel challenged, but like you had options? Obviously, I'm putting words in your mouth, but let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and leave me a comment. Let's take it to just that child's pose one more time, right through here. Leave me a comment, leave me a like. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, and join us on the BodyFit by Amy app in the BodyFit Athletic Club if you're not here already. That's where you get all the extras. And if you want to work with me directly, check out BodyFit Elite. And just come up. You can roll through that cat-cow again in a way that's good for you. I love traditional Pilates, but I like to put a little spin on it as well so we can get a little bit of everything in while still leaving you feeling good. A little more active than recovery maybe, but a little different. The important thing on your active recovery days is just to give your body a break from whatever you've been doing a lot of, whether that's cardio or high intensity or heavy weights. Getting something different, variety is key. That's why I have so many different types of workouts. Thank you so much for being here. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Connect with that breath one more time. Thank your body for showing up for you today. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your total body Pilates burn workout. Great job, everybody.